A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Number 12.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Number 25 settles into the box for his first chance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jason Kipnis takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Got him. Mark Trumbo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up and a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Trevor Reagan comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, designated hitter, Trevor Reagan.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. One away. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trey Turner.
Low with the splitter. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's too high. Ball two. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit in the air to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ian Kinsler will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 3-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number one. George Springer is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. Steve Pearce set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Hot shot on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
First baseman.
Ground ball right side. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh.
Ryan Rodriguez gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Evan Gattis steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
High and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, shortstop.
It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Number 25 stands in.
Number 25.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. High pop-up. Iglesias is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Mark Trumbo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Hit in the air out to center field. Turner waits on it. And the inning is over. Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting ninth,
Jose Iglesias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
now batting.
So striding in, number 26, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One out and a runner on third. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt, the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here comes the first pitch. This one's chopped to third. Franco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pedro Alvarez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bauer into his motion. Here it is on 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Third baseman, number 7.
A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. Home run number 9 on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Steve Pearce will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Ian Kinsler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Carlos Gonzalez walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Evan Gattis heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Number 25 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. This one's down to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Ryan Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Alvarez has got it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Into the box now, Jared Saltalamacchia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Too high, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Jose Iglesias stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
0-1's the count.
Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he got him. Trevor Reagan will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jason Kipnis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Some action now in the Tigers' bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 2 out, nobody on. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Trey Turner will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
And if he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Gaddis, tough play. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Carlos.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Maikel Franco will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. George Springer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a fly ball heading from Martinez out in left field. And he's got it for out number 2. Steve Pearce will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Steve Pearce.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
J.D. Martinez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Not close. It's 2-0. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
number 19.
Justin Smoke will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Ryan Rodriguez will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Hit hard but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Evan Gattis is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout. Number 25 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bauer gets the sign with the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Jason Kipnis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Number 44.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. You got to love a guy like that.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this should be a challenge here with a 3-run lead.
Called strike 2, and now it's full, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Jose Iglesias ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Reagan.
Trevor Reagan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Center fielder.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Pedro Alvarez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Liner towards second. Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone.
Third baseman,
Michael Franco stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Ian Kinsler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. 2 down. J.D. Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through.